I'm filming this for posterity's sake now. I have a clear GameShark. I've had it for forever. I thought it was broken and it is. It's starting to fix it. It's over on this side. So there's alternating sets of pins. You can kind of tell as well from the top here, there's ones that stick out more than the others, and it alternates. And that alternating also is shown in the front where the actual game goes in. And one of the ones that goes in was very in, to the point where I didn't even know if it actually existed or not. It wasn't until I actually pried this open and hopefully didn't break anything. But I've been using... First I tried a toothpick, that didn't, it's way too wide for this. What would end up happening is in the front of this, God, trying to always show it in the camera here. Okay, so actually I think the problem is that I was using the front facing camera, and the back facing camera is probably gonna work a lot better here. Okay, so, okay, yeah, now you can see this. So the pin in question is this one right here. That one was receded back a lot, which you can kind of tell when I'm moving it back and forth like this. And you can't just get in and under it. You can kind of tell here there's a bit of a ridge. And this ridge is actually deceptively large. It goes inward, so the needle here, I can actually insert it like that much. But then I'm hitting plastic. This whole thing is plastic here that I'm hitting. And I can't actually, like, I have to kind of weasel up in order to get underneath a pin. But I can't do that with the broken one. It's jammed in some regard. Yeah, this is what I've been doing for like half an hour. What I noticed after a while is looking at it from here, very obvious. I've been actually jury-rigging this paperclip by cementing it underneath my coffee cup and trying to just bend it into a hook. I can't bend it into a sharp hook, which I originally wanted to like come in from the front and pull, but that's not gonna work. So what I was doing from the start is kind of get this big hook in here like this and just pull, I guess. I'm concerned about yanking it because it's connected here. It's like it goes outward and then it comes in forward. And I don't want to like destroy it or anything, obviously. Honestly, it might be so jammed that it's just the paperclip moving and not the pin at all. What I'm guessing is that the front of the pin is wedged into something. I'm curious, because I was just using this to cheat on, you know, Pokemon games as a kid. I mean, I got like the Ruby right here. This, I just want to be able to see it work again, you know? Maybe cheat in the Sevi Islands ticket, you know, get a Deoxys on Birth Island. Never really did that, and it's not like I really agree with the way Game Freak does things with limited releases for specific Pokemon, so I can definitely cheat in an Aurora ticket and have my conscience feel pretty clear. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Let's pull this out and actually take a look, see if this did anything. This did not seem to do anything. You can see it's still pretty much the exact same shape. It would be nice to have something that was a real hook. Ooh, I grabbed that the wrong end. I tried to leverage it with this needle earlier, but that also didn't do anything, and I can feel the needle kind of bending at this point. And yeah, if the paperclip didn't do it, I'm afraid I'm actually going to break that, which is not a good thing to happen. So I'm going to just keep trying to brute force it. Oop. Have it hooked underneath more than the one there. It's one of the only thin pieces of metal that I have that's malleable, but that malleability is also kind of a weakness in this situation. Looks like I scratched up that chip there. It doesn't help that my fingers are a little greasy. So I'll try using my card opening gloves. Well, it definitely helps get some leverage here, but I'm still not seeing the pin change. The other pins are jostling about, but this one, it's kind of incredible. You can even see here, the paperclip's sagging on both sides from me pushing it, but the middle is just staying completely put. I don't think that did anything. Holy crap. I did consider, it looks like this piece, I don't know electronics, it's connected to the back motherboard here, and it feels like metallic and loose. Like you can, okay, yeah, if I touch it, I can feel it. Yeah, you can definitely see that. But I don't know what that's connected to. It's probably connected to this, but the pins are connected to it, but the pins are also connected to the board in the back. So I don't want to just wedge this out. I really didn't think this would be this difficult. I did watch, let's see, give the guy credit here, from Aaron Funk, mentioning how he had a problem with the pins when he bought one from a mom and pop store. And he was able to fix his individually. He had multiple pins apparently that were the problem. I just have this one pin that is incredibly stuck. Actually, maybe there wasn't any give. Was it really just the paperclip deceiving my eyes? No, I can feel it move. No, I'm not feeling it move. I'm feeling the paperclip move. Holy crap. It has to be the tip of this. But what on earth is it jammed into, and how did that happen in the first place? Again, I was just a kid using this to cheat on Pokemon games. But for the game to really catch, I mean, yeah, these aren't incredible pieces of sustainable technology. Rather kind of infamous with how much they can fail. I want to just yank forward into this, but there's just that worry. Speaking of worry, gotta worry about this paperclip scratching this up. I'm just gonna yank forward, I guess. Come on. I mean, thank God I even took it out of the plastic in the first place. I was kind of worried about damaging it. The screws are gone. They've been gone. The springs were gone and have been gone. I had a stint where I liked to open up electronics when I was younger, and this was a victim. That's not why this pin was back. That was a problem before any of that, and that's part of why I opened it up in the first place. I never realized that the pin was like this. Gotta also check that I didn't screw up any of the other pins doing this. I like to think I didn't. Oh, sorry. I am looking beyond the phone. Sorry, the professional camera. That is still just as screwy as it was before. If I knew what to do, what my plan of action should be, that would help. But nothing's working. Okay, I have the toothpick in. It's just hooked into the one. Let's try moving it down from its relative position. I guess that'd be moving the pin up. See if this snaps. I don't feel as concerned as if the needle did. Forwards, nothing. Backwards seems to be nothing. It really does not want to move in any direction, it seems. That. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure that this has moved in the slightest. Unless I moved it up a bit. Thing is, I didn't know to check it from the side at first when I was fiddling around with it. I'm not sure how all this works. It doesn't seem to go outwards any more than the other pins, and it may or may not connect. I'd just be concerned with it damaging it. But I guess I'll use my second ruby. I guess actually it's my third? No, it's my second. Yes, I do have 3 ruby versions. Okay, those pins go in there. Snaps together. On. I also removed the switch when I was younger. I have no idea where it is. Now, I'm not sure if the pins are preventing it from interacting with the Game Boy. I feel like that might be the case based on Aaron Funk's video. So I'm just seeing if it works even there, because if it doesn't, then I don't see why it would work. the Game Boy is not registering the GameShark. I don't know if a GameShark will actually register if a game is not inserted into it, though. Let's just take this nice and slow. Okay, it seems to be in. Ooh. And nothing. Shift around a bit. Try a couple times. So I really think I need to try fixing that pin before I see if anything's actually going to be truly fixed. God, that's such a tight fit. I don't like that. Like I said, it was a chore to get this plastic apart, so now I get to do that again. Oh, or it's loosened up a lot. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of that. It's disheartening that I don't think I've loosened it or jostled it even in the slightest, because if I did, then I would have another method of attack, if you know what I mean. But this is absolutely nothing. So I believe it goes in and has a lip, so if I put the needle in, I'm just getting into that divot, and I can't just move up and get into the pin because there's that lip. And if I try and like go up and above the lip, then I just get above the pin. That seems to be where I'm at right now. Yeah, right now I'm just scratching the top of the pin. Can I get to the side of it? Oh, that has zero give. If I could just get in there with like a tiny pair of pliers or something. So I just spent 40 minutes trying to find a single mini screwdriver because the thing's been AWOL for a while and I still can't find it. So that's great. Anyways, new thought. Let's make use of this needle. See if I can't put some thread around the pin. I don't know what the breaking strength of this will be, but there's no reason not to try. As I think about this, I'm not entirely sure what I'm expecting. I guess, oh yeah, no, I can just loop back and forth, right? So, go around again. So, it's like maybe we now have an actual loop. Guess I'll take the needle out and see what a tug won't do. Let's see if we can't floss this puppy. I'm just gradually increasing the strength that I pull with. Don't know if this is gonna pick up at all. It looks like the string might be, one of the strands is caught on the back now, which could be a good thing. No, I'm feeling the string kind of wanting to break here. Ooh, feeling the whole thing pull. Yeah, this entire black section is wanting to come with that string. I do not feel good about that. I'm feeling it like in this, it's as if I'm pulling on the entire section. Because once again, oh boy. What are you caught on, buddy? Can I get it loose? Can I get it to the front? Okay, okay. It's all in the front. So now we tug and see if it... Oh! I think I saw the pin move a bit. But that just broke, didn't it? Yes, it broke. Did I see the string move or did I actually see the pin move? Question for the ages. If I can't shift this about, I might want to actually just put in a lot more thread and then pull in the front. See what happens. The string confirms to me that it is wedged in some ungodly way. Which again begs the question of how on earth did that happen? And just the one pin too. This half string probably isn't enough, but I'll just see how many times I can wrap around. Gotta make sure that it stays in the front. I want to do at least 4, maybe 5. I don't want to see how many threads it takes for it to break. I want to see if I can actually tug the whole dang system. And I have no idea how many thread that's going to need. I guess I should be wary of how much room I actually have to tug. I think it should be fine for now. Actually, I should be worried about the other side. I have 5. Okay. Let's get some leverage. And yank. I can see it kind of balled up in the front. Actually, uh-oh. It might be part of the side thread here is on the other pen's area. There, something like that. Oh, whoops. There. I'm pretty sure this is just going to break again. Yep. And now there's some thread stuck in there. My God. This could be helpful if I can actually see it better. Where is it sticking? Honestly, it looks like it... I mean, from the front it looks fine, but obviously from the back it's not. Its shape was originally, I suppose, like the back ones, right? So my phone storage is almost filled up because of me taking high quality video that's of just me doing nothing. I do want to note, however, that this pin, I do believe that it's been shifted. You can kind of see it's more at like a 90-degree angle now, and if memory serves, I can just look at the footage later, it was much further back. And I don't know when this happened. I'm assuming it was the thread, but perhaps... Ooh, I'm not even sure if I can get the paperclip in it now. If I can't, that's at least a good sign that it's been moving forward. It might even be able to connect now. And give it the old yank. And once again, I can't tell if it's just... Oh. That might not actually have been anything. I want to say that it actually has moved a bit. God, I'm moving all of these pins. Good God. Come on, baby. I can get under it. Holy crap. I can get the thread out even. Look at that. Look at that. You can still see where it's sticking up too much, but... So... Oh boy, look at that. You can now make out where it is. You can see it! A sword! You should have worn a cup! I have no idea how to snap this back into the correct... Ooh, I gotta stop doing that. I would like to see if this just works as is. Like, I'm curious, but I can do better than this. It's hard to just screw around with this pin without affecting the other ones. Huh? I can actually get behind it now with, like, this part of the paperclip. These pins are surprisingly hard in place. Kind of shocked I moved it at all, looking at it now. So yeah, I can easily flick it up like that. that doesn't really help me here now, does it? You can kind of see how it's, I think, see how that, like, that 90-degree curve, 90-degree angle next to the tip of the needle there? It was caught on something. It was caught behind something. And I'm assuming that it was the thread that actually did it. I was going to say maybe putting a cartridge in would help push that down, but it's not sticking up very much. I'm just worried. I don't want to damage it, you know? Well, I guess let's pop all this in. I don't think I need to hook around it anymore. This moment of truth. Come on, baby. I do not know if it requires a game inside for the GameShark to actually load. I would hope not. I'm gonna say I don't have garbage cartridges, but I do have the SpongeBob game from when I bought a GBA on Craigslist. So this, the perfect contender. Ooh, I don't like that. There's a lot of resistance. I can't look at it from the side anymore either. Oh boy. With that 90-degree angle, it's downwards, so it shouldn't catch onto this. If I kind of like go in like that. Okay, it's in. Nothing. Okay. It'd help if I actually knew how the GameShark worked. If turning the switch off even allows me to play the game, probably not. Nope. So I would like to note, so I put the game in there, and the game did, in fact, if this can focus, it pushed it back again. It now looks really mangy. I'm gonna see if I can't fix that. I tried putting the GameShark into this Game Boy Advance I've been trying to use, and I also tried a normal GBA, same difference. Well, it's no longer jammed inward, which was the biggest problem beforehand. The fact that this has been pushed back again is not great, and if it was pushed back, that means that it definitely didn't connect, so I didn't learn anything new from that attempt. Nothing. I was hoping that I could like needle nose plier them forward, but now that it's set back like that, which I wasn't aware of for a hot minute, I'm gonna have to try and fix that again. I was able to shift it upwards thanks to the paperclip. What if I get behind it with the needle? All right, I'm seeing it move. Ooh. Okay, it is now 11 o'clock, and I've been doing a lot of screwing around with these pliers, which sort of help. I was wedging like this in between the pins for a while, but I finally was able to like shift it, and now if you look at it by profile, come on baby, you can't really make out where that pin is. You can if you look at the front. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. You can see because it's kind of like, at some point I took the pin's head off. You can see that there. And I realized that these like ridges, because not only does it have like this divot that goes in, but it actually can't go up because it's shaped like that. And I believe these pins, they're all like, tensioned, and they're kept in place because they're brought down, and then that wide head is like, it wants to go up, but it can't, and obviously that's what makes it press up against, the back of the cartridge, like against that kind of deal. Which I should have realized a lot sooner, but no, I guess I'm just stupid. So I don't think that the pin is really necessary. The pin head, sorry, obviously the pin is necessary. So before I even like try putting the shell and everything on. I'm gonna put in a case, a cartridge. Earlier I was like trying some stuff, and then I just kept it like this and pushed that in and just trying to see whether or not it would actually, push that bad pin back. And I think I saw it fold a bit. Man, this SpongeBob cartridge normally like that? Looks like it's split a bit. Okay, let's pull this back and hope it's fine. Oh, jeez. God, that's tight. Okay. The bad pin looks like it was still in place. I can kind of see, if you look closely, right where my fingertip is, you can kind of see the back of a pin bent that doesn't match the rest of them. But the thing is, since I kind of see how the pins work now, the pin being out of place shouldn't make the thing not work, unless it requires a cartridge being in, which also doesn't make sense to me. But regardless, put this back in. Oh, shoot. No. Gotta put this together first. If this doesn't work, then I'm at a loss. I don't know how I can get this to actually work properly. It's missing like the springs and levers. But that shouldn't have anything to do with its, abilities to be a little mini computer. Okay, it's switched to on. Come on, baby. Nope. How disappointing. Huh. Okay, it's suddenly working. I got it to work for a second. I was pressing this from the back. So I was trying to like get the pins to connect or whatever. And, oh, what do you know? So currently the GameShark's working. I'm pressing on Pokemon Ruby, nothing's happening. I'm kind of wondering, oops. Oh, jeez. Huh. The oops button, is it? Why is B selecting it? A. A doesn't do anything. I am... Oh, okay, I press right. M, 0. No block field. Free care? Interesting. Gnarly. What is gnarly? All balls, max. No random battles. All blocks. Yada yada. 1 max. Interestingly, I only have Ruby in here, not Emerald. I guess that must have been my old action replay that also broke on me. So, anyway. I'm going to turn this on again without touching anything and see if it works. Okay, it looks like it works. Interesting. I'm going to try unplugging it next and putting it into the GBA SP. That will confirm or defirm whether moving it will work. I'm sure that if I can get it to work in that, I can get it to work in this. Interesting. It wasn't working until I squeezed it a bit, and now it's working every single time. Well, there's some codes for you if you want. Free care. All balls. I don't know what gnarly is. Max. Don't know what that is. No random battles. All blocks. Cool, etc. Birch bag. Oh, to probably open up Birch's bag. Fascinating. What is key and why is there a space in front of it? Bunch OPC. Okay, well, I'm getting sidetracked here. So, next I want to see if this does in fact work without a game inserted. I'm concerned that doing this might move around the insides, but I do need to figure out why exactly it hadn't been working for. If anything, I should be a little looser with this, loosey-goosey. And see... Okay, now it's not working. Now, God, I should have actually been loosey-goosey while the cartridge was still in. I'm now going to hold this in place and see if I can't replicate the magic. Nothing. Might be easier to do it with this GBA, since that's what the first one happened on. I was pushing forward relative to the actual game cartridge, so nothing interesting. I'm going to put in the cartridge without pressing anything when I turn it on. Huh. So it might actually require a cartridge being in here. It doesn't have to be one that I have codes for, of course. I just have to have something plugged in. That's so weird. Let's go ahead and turn this off and see if we can't play some SpongeBob. This is crazy. I'm glad, but it would be nicer if this GBA wasn't a falling apart piece of garbage. I think we realize this works. I will try on pulling this out one last time. What I'm curious about is, what if it's not that a cartridge has to be in, but it's that the cartridge being in is pushing the insides correctly so that it's actually connecting to the pins. I don't know. Because if it was actually that the pins need to be connecting to a cartridge for the GameShark to work, I find that strange, but nothing. Interesting. So, this is what I've discovered, and I don't really have anything else to add, and I hope that this helps out anyone else who has a GameShark that they think is broken. Try pins. Try finagling. Obviously, like, I should have purchased something that would help me do this, but... Oh, I didn't have that on when I was doing that. I guess I should. One last ride. But, yeah, my bottom line is hopefully this can help somebody else out. Because there's a good chance that you own a GameShark that's screwed up. And if it's screwed up, it's probably because of the pins. I will note, you probably will need to remove this plastic casing. I actually broke it partially by doing that. It comes apart at the top when you undo the screws, but this section is secured. It's like glued or something. So just keep that in mind. And, yeah. I hope this helps someone. Have a good one.